Time goes by, as we all know, naturally. People come and people go, naturally. Let's be natural. Ever since the world began, let's be natural. Every woman, every man, let's be natural. Has followed nature's plan, let's be natural. Oh yeah. Stars are in the sky above, naturally. People rise and fall in love, naturally. Let's be natural. Ever since the world began, let's be natural. Every woman, every man, let's be natural. Has followed nature's plan, let's be natural. Everything is everything, naturally. Yeah, people cry, laugh and sing, naturally. Let's be natural. Ever since the world began, let's be natural. Every woman, every man, let's be natural. Has followed nature's plan, let's be natural. Yeah. Little darling, it's been a long, long, lonely winter. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. And I say, it's alright. Little darling, the smiles are returning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since they've been there. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. And I say, it's alright. like years since it's been clear. Oh, here goes the sun. it's alright. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. It's alright. No, 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 no. It's alright. Eleanor Rigby picks up her rights in a church where a wedding has been. It's in a dream. Sits by her window wearing a face that she keeps in a jar by the door. Who is it for? All those lonely people. Where do they all come from? All those lonely people. Where do they all belong? Father Mackenzie writing the words to a sermon that no one will hear, no one comes near. Look at him working, donning his socks in the night, and there's nobody there. What does he care? All those lonely people, where do they all come from? All those lonely people, where do they all belong? Oh, look at all those lonely people. Oh, look at all those lonely people. Eleanor Rigby died in the church and was buried along with a name. Nobody came. Father Mackenzie wiping his hands of the dirt as he stands by the grave. No one would save. Oh, all those lonely people, where do they all come from? All those lonely people, where do they all belong? Where do they all belong? Where do they all belong?
Have to do all the old adenoidal glottal stop and carry on for our benefit?
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Oh, my God, he's a natural.
Well, I did tell them not to send us real ones.
They ought to know by now the phonies are much easier to handle. Still, he's a good type. We'd like you to give us your opinion on some clothes for teenagers.
Oh, by all means, I'd be quite prepared for that eventuality.
Well, not your real opinion, naturally. It'll be written out and you'll learn it. Can you read?
Of course I can.
I mean lines, Ducky. Can you handle lines?
Well, I'll have a bash.
Good. Give him whatever it is they drink. A Coca-Rama?
A guitar?
Well, at least he's polite. Show him the shirts, Adrian. Now, you'll like these. You'll really dig them, that tab and all the other pimply hyperboles.
I wouldn't be seen dead in them. The dead grotty.
Got it?
Yeah, grotesque.
Make a note of that word and give it to Susan. It's rather touching, really. Here's this kid trying to give me his utterly valueless opinion when I know for a fact that within a month he'll be suffering from a violent inferiority complex and loss of status because he isn't wearing one of these nasty things. Of course they're grotty, you wretched nit. That's why they were designed, but that's what you'll want.
I won't.
You can be replaced, chickie baby.
I don't care.
That pose is out too, Sonny Jim. The new thing is to care passionately and be right-wing. Anyway, if you don't cooperate, you won't beat Susan.
And who's this Susan when she's at home?
Only Susan Canty, our resident teenager. You'll have to love her. She's your symbol.
Oh, you mean that posh bird who gets everything wrong?
I beg your pardon.
Oh, yeah, the lads frequently sit down the television and watch her for a giggle. In fact, once we all sat down, wrote these letters saying how gear she was and all that rubbish.
She's a trendsetter. It's her profession.
She's a drag, a well-known drag. We turn the sound down on her and say rude things.
Get him out of here.
Have I said something amiss?
Get him out. He's knocking the program's image.
Sorry about the shirt.
Get him out! You don't think he's a new phenomenon, do you?
You mean an early clue to the new direction?
Where's the calendar? Oh, no. It's all right. He's just a troublemaker. The change isn't due for 3 weeks yet. All the same, make a note not to extend Susan's contract. Let's not take any unnecessary chances.